the save, but then the defenseman let Thigerson go. He picked up the rebound and put it in.
Puck out to center ice, dumped into the Massena zone. 3-1 now in favor of Spaulding. Around the boards to St. Thomas. He looks up ice, flips it ahead to neutral ice. After it is Kerwin. He can't quite come up with it. And the puck circling around, dumped right back to the Massena line. Knocked ahead. Lacrosse picks it up, drops it back on his point to Seidman, who dumps it all the way down the ice, and icing will be the call against Spaulding. The faceoff will move back in their zone. 6:34 left in the first period on the A1 TV and Applied scoreboard. 3-1 for Spaulding.
Corey Thurgeson getting the goal with Craig Strahan. It was Thurgeson who put the pass over to Strahan. Strahan took the shot. Rebound came out, and Thurgeson evaded his check, went in and picked up the rebound. Boom, 3-1. That's coming at the 7:58 mark.
Cormanius' line to LaPointe. His quick shot is knocked down by the defense, goes in the corner. Cormanius to Weiskopf. Weiskopf to LaPointe. Here's LaPointe, hits the side of the net with a centering attempt. Cormanius trying to come after it in the corner. Cormanius leaves it for Charlie Durant. Here's Durant stepping by a check. Skates in front, backhander. Save made. He hit the goalie right in the face with it. Puck comes back to the blue line. Cormanius is there to flip it to LaPointe. He can't quite come up with it. Has to dump it back in the zone. Raiders get caught on sides. Have to come back out. Back down in the Massena zone it comes. Taken away there by Weiskopf to LaPointe. LaPointe trying to feed Cormanius. It's intercepted. Back into the Massena zone it goes. Barkley after it. Here's Barkley flipping it ahead. Weiskopf, Cormanius to LaPointe. Here comes LaPointe busting in, fakes the shot, winds up. Here's LaPointe shot right in front. The save made, rebound, they bang at it, and the puck's in behind the net. Great opportunity for Massena. Puck still in the zone. Durant winds it up, his shot, save made, and covering up is goaltender Justin Cooper. He'll hold on for the faceoff. And I think we're going to have a penalty. I think Keith Maurice is going to pick up a penalty as he had a late hit, a hit after the whistle.
Keith Maurice, one of those unique individuals with two first names, is going to pick up a penalty. He took exception to the little melee around his goaltender, and he decided to take some action, but the official didn't like it, so he's going to get a roughing call. But Justin Cooper had made a great save just prior to that. I forget which Raider he robbed. It might have been Charlie Durant. I don't know, but it was a great save, and then picked up the rebound and was able to control it for a face-off, and the little melee took place after that.
5:31 left in the first period. 3-1, Spaulding. Got the blue line out there. Meacham, O'Shea, and Walsh. Cameron with the puck. Goes to O'Shea, back to Cameron at the point. Fakes the shot. O'Shea at the 45. Trying to go in the corner to Meacham, but Badeau knocks it away. Comes to Cameron at the blue line. Here's Cameron, has it banged away, and it's out to center ice. Here comes Vian. Vian in on Bubba Gerard. Gerard just pokes it away. And O'Shea picks up the loose puck. Back the other way. Here comes Timmy O'Shea. Busts by one. Into the corner. Looks to center to Meacham. Meacham goes to Walsh, but it's knocked away and dumped down the ice. Racing back after it is Bubba Gerard. Gerard picks it, moves it along the boards. Thigerson battling him. Puck comes to Meacham. Meacham skates it ahead. Meacham overskated. I think the puck ran into some snow. Now it's poked to Walsh. Walsh has it, knocked away. Comes back to the blue line, and it's dumped all the way down the ice into the Massena zone. Here comes Lacrosse after it. He falls down. The puck comes to Gerard from Cameron. Moves it ahead. Here comes Walsh across the blue line, 2-on-2 with O'Shea. Drops to O'Shea. O'Shea overskated. Can't find the handle. And back out the other way comes the team from Spaulding. Knocked off the stick of Lacrosse. Cameron in behind the net. Wraps it around the boards for Meacham with 10 seconds left in the power play. Here's the shot as it didn't clear the zone. Bounces in behind the net. Still 3-1. Cameron with it. Leaves it for O'Shea. Timmy O'Shea skates back out. Here comes O'Shea. Penalty as he lapsed. O'Shea steps by one, by two. Here's O'Shea. He's got a man with him. Tries to go to Walsh. Centers it. It's knocked away. Meacham trying to come up with it. He can't. Goes back to DeRosie at the blue line. He rips it in the corner. Around the boards it goes. In behind the net is Seidman. Seidman loses to Walsh. Walsh can't control it, though. Lacrosse dumps it to center ice. Charlie Durant goes to DeRosie. DeRosie dumps it back in the zone. In behind the net as we make a line change. LaPointe coming out along with Cormanius and Weiskopf. Weiskopf with a puck. Has to wait, and he dumps it as Massena was offsides. And the puck goes in the corner. Picked up by the defense. They just managed to clear it out as Weiskopf almost got a piece of it. Dumps to an open wing. Cormanius is there. Ahead to LaPointe, a little bit too far. Picked up on the defense. They dump it down the ice, and that'll be an icing call against Spaulding. 3:12 left in the first period on the A1 TV and Appliance scoreboard. It's 3-1.
Good job by the Crimson Tide killing off that penalty. They're aggressive. They're not passive in their defensive zone, or are they passive up in the offensive zone. Come right after you, and the Raiders didn't really have a good scoring opportunity. The best one came when the penalty had expired.
3-1, Spaulding leads.
Good quick club, I'll tell you. Right now, with 3:12 left in the first period, I'd give the edge in legs to Spaulding at this time. They look really crisp out here. A lot of brothers, sets of brothers in this club. Cooper brothers, the Mountford brothers, Lacrosse, and Strahan. 4 sets of brothers. Unusual.
Cormanius out to take the face-off.
Bobby Lozon getting paid some extra money, ice repair, and Charlie Pitts adding the water.
They make a repair right in the crease, right in front of goaltender Justin Cooper. Now we're ready for the face-off, I believe, in the zone. It'll be Lacrosse to take the draw against Cormanius. Off the face-off, Cormanius wins to DeRosie, flips it across to Durant. Charlie, sharp angle shot, goes in behind. It was blocked. Puck comes to LaPointe. LaPointe, side shot, quick one, and they score! Cormanius! And I don't know how he found the hole, but he did, and the Raiders get their second goal. It's 3-2.
And that was a bang-banger, and I don't know how that got through there because Cooper was on the short side. Mike LaPointe behind the net. There was a convention parked out in front of Cooper. I don't know how many guys they had out there. Mike LaPointe just threw it out to the right, to Cooper's right, and Cormanius parked there. No one got a stick on it, but it was on the stick and just bingo, directed towards the net. And Cooper was on the short side, but it found its way through a hole someplace in there.
Nick gets another goal here, but here comes Lacrosse into the zone. Charlie gets there first, whacks at it, trying to clear it to the blue line, but no, his shot knocked down in front by DeRosie. Here's DeRosie, nice head man to LaPointe, gets away from him though, and it's picked up on the defense by Badeau. Badeau's head man pass to Lacrosse. Jason, he winds up his shot, gloved by Hardy, and he'll hold on for the face-off.
Jerry, I've seen more odd man rushes in this first period than some games you see an entire game, and I don't mean odd man rushes outside the blue line, in deep, 3-on-2s, 2-on-1s, both ends. So we've got 5 goals scored so far, and the period's not over. We might either run out of a pencil, an eraser, or score sheets over here. I don't know.
Not much defense, a lot of offense in this game thus far. A lot like last night, I would say. Puck sits in the circle, bounces in front. It's cleared to the top of the crease. Here's a shot, knocked down, and bounced by Eric Seacott. Seacott trying to move it to Wells. He gets it out to Mankies. Here's Mike Mankies. Gets it across the blue line, but it's taken off his stick by Badeau. Badeau moves it back out. Here comes Lawrence, poking it in the corner. Seacott got a little bit caught there, lunging for the puck. Puck comes to Wells in behind. He stick handles. He'll wrap it around for DiAgostino. Anthony to the blue line. Doesn't clear it. Badeau keeps it in. Now DiAgostino takes it away after a nice check by Mankies. DiAgostino goes to Wells. He can't handle the pass. And back the other way. It comes to Badeau. Badeau headman. It's Viens. Viens gets by the defense. Here's Viens' shot. Save made, rebound, another save. The puck sits in front, DiAgostino, and he just dumps it out to center ice. Hardy, couple of big saves for Massena. The Massena defenseman fell down, and as a result, a good opportunity for the team from Vermont. Here's Spaulding trying to clear the zone. Mankey's just looking to get off the ice. Puck comes to the Massena zone. Ben Nightingale flips it ahead. Maurice is there at his own bench. He moves it back. Coming off the bench, O'Shea, he picks up the puck. Ahead it goes to Walsh. Walsh has trouble controlling the pass. The puck in the corner. Viens flipping along the boards. It comes to the defenseman, Mountford. Mountford in behind his own net. Flips it ahead. Viens finds Thygesen. Here comes Thygesen. In on Barkley. Thygesen still gets by him. Gets a shot off. Hardy makes a save and holds on. Good job by Thygesen. Barkley thought he had him covered, and he got by him.
And a good job, excellent job by Thygesen. Down a one-on-one with Adam Barkley, and he got it. Gave him a fake, dragged the puck around, and got by Barkley halfway around. Adam still had a hold of him, but Aaron Hardy able to come up with a save and cover the rebound.
3-2 our score in favor of Spaulding. Still in the first period. Off the face-off, here's a shot wide. Puck goes along the boards to Walsh. Cooper keeps it in, flips it in front. Here's the shot wide. Lacrosse after it in the corner for Spaulding. In behind the net. Comes to Cameron. Cameron rips it around for O'Shea, and Massena breaks out. Here comes Timmy O'Shea. Ahead to Walsh. Walsh knocks it down but can't control it. Dumped right back out to center ice. Puck trickling into the Massena zone. There's a foot race for it. Cameron comes over and poke checks it. Picked up and dumped out. And into the zone it goes. Maurice after it there. Maurice has got Walsh on him. Walsh throws the check. Puck trickles around the boards to O'Shea. O'Shea in the corner. O'Shea trying to stay with it, but Lacrosse is back checking, picks it up momentarily. O'Shea still digging for it. We're down to 18 seconds in the period. O'Shea along the boards. Finally, it comes free. It's Lacrosse out to center ice. Cameron breaks it up, dumps it right back in the zone. Massena gets onside, but we have a whistle as they call the offside anyway.
That second Raider goal coming at the 12-minute mark in his 19th of the year. Nick Kermanius with Captain Mike Lapointe and Joe Weiskopf picking up the assist.
No, the whistle is for an injured player. Let's see, that is control, and Meacham has it poked away. Comes to Durant. He centers it. Here's a chance for Thigason. 2 seconds left, and he just moves it out to center ice. And we're underway here. Off the face-off, Weiskopf backhands it. Ahead to Cormanius. He's knocked off the puck. It comes deep in Spaulding territory. Bedeau with it. Bedeau has it knocked away by Lapointe. Lapointe trying to go to Charlie Durant. He turns it around, flips it right on, and the save is made by Cooper. Puck in behind. Around the boards it goes. After it to Ben Nightingale. Nightingale trying to move it in the zone, but it's out to center ice. Nightingale picks it up and shovels it ahead. Right along the blue line. It's tied up there. Weiskopf digging for it. Comes back to Nightingale. He dumps it in the zone. Lapointe chasing in after it. Here's Michael trying to center. He had Justin Walsh, but it went off a leg. And now they got a man trying to break, but it's broken up. Into the zone. Here comes Justin Davis in the corner. Has it poked away by Nightingale. Gets it back again. Back to the blue line. And it's kept in there by Spaulding. Raiders trying to control it. Weiskopf moves it out to center ice. Dumped right back across the blue line. Both teams making changes here. Charlie Durant with it, rips it in behind around to Nightingale, comes all the way back. Nightingale gets it back. He'll try the other side, goes to Lapointe, who's still out there, drops it to Durant. Charlie just flips it down the ice, and that'll be an icing call against Massena. He was trying to hit Weiskopf, I think. Weiskopf was more interested in getting off the ice for the line change.
Face-off will be to the right of goaltender Aaron Hardy. This is Aaron's 7th start of the year. He comes in to this afternoon's action with a record of 3-2, goals against average of 3.94, and a save percentage of .828.
Meacham will take the face-off now. Meacham out there with his line mates. He'll face off against Thigason off the draw. Oh, nice move there by Vian. Shot. Save Hardy. He covers up. Oh, great move by Vians. Took it by the Massena defenseman, fired it, but chest high, and Hardy held on.
Tim Vian, he's the captain of this club, number 20, as you mentioned. A nice move on the face-off, stationed over on the boards. Number 13, Thigason won the draw. Vian came right across, deked to the Raider defenseman, right in front, but put it right on Hardy.
Here he is again. He'll drop it to the back. He gets it back in the corner, looks to center. Meacham intercepts, rips it around the boards. And it trickles back to the blue line. Seidman keeps it in momentarily. Bubba Girard moves it ahead for O'Shea. Here's O'Shea to Walsh. Justin trying to catch up with it in the corner. Lets it go in behind. Trying to flip it to himself. It's knocked around the boards. DeRosie keeps it in momentarily. Vian steps in front of it. DeRosie trying to control it, but it's back in the zone. Thigason, his pass knocked down. Gets it back again. Top of the circle in front. Knocked away again. Meacham. Here comes Meacham. Head man to Walsh. Justin trying to go by. He just shovels it deep in the zone. We got a offsides, I believe. No, we're going to have a hit from behind penalty. Behind the play. And it's going to go against one of the...
I think it's Thigason, I think.
That's who it looked like. Yep.
He doesn't know it yet. But referee Charlie Pitts over and informed him, hey, number 13,
behind.
Corey Thigason is going to the box. And one thing about the Spaulding club, they like to play over here. They call it a little tighter over in Vermont. I guess a few more chippy penalties, but they like the way they play it in New York. So they let the kids play hockey. But that one was a borderline.
Face-off as Massena goes on the power play. Will be in the Spaulding zone. Raiders would dearly love a power play goal here. Tied up. Cormanius out there with Weiskopf and Lapointe. Durant, DeRosie off the face-off comes to DeRosie. Winds it up. The shot right on. Save made by Cooper. Puck in the corner now. They bang it. Charlie tries to keep it, and he can't. Bounces out to center ice. Durant has it poked away, fighting for it along the blue line, and Lacrosse with it. He finally comes up with it, and it's dumped back in the Massena zone. DeRosie back after it. DeRosie starts out. Leaves it for Lapointe. Lapointe, oh, he almost threw it away to Lacrosse. Lacrosse in the corner now. Durant after it. Drops it to Lapointe. Back to Durant. Back to Lapointe. Having a little problem handling the puck. Now the Raiders break out of there. Here comes Lapointe. He just dumps it in the zone. Around the boards it goes, all the way back to the blue line. DeRosie with it. Flips it in the corner. Cormanius to Lapointe. Lapointe steps by the check. Takes it in behind the net to Weiskopf. To Cormanius, to Lapointe. Lapointe back to DeRosie. At the point, goes to Lapointe. Lapointe goes to Cormanius. Takes it off the boards, centers it right across the goal mouth, and Cooper's got it underneath him.
Nice job killing out there by the Lacrosse brothers, Jimmy and number 14, Jason Lacrosse, and big number 3, one of their bigger players, Keith Maurice, killing off that penalty. Raiders had a golden opportunity at the end, but Cormanius trying to slide it across to Weiskopf, all open, wide open on the right side, but Maurice blocked it, and Cooper able to pick up on the rebound, hold for a face-off.
Meacham out there to take the draw now against Vians. Off the face-off, Raiders win it. Here's O'Shea, circling, goes back to the point. Cameron back to O'Shea. O'Shea to Meacham behind the net. Meacham steps to O'Shea, gets by one, and has the puck slide off his stick, and breaking out of the zone. They dump it to the Massena line. Gerard. Vians kind of pokes it by him, and Gerard takes him out of the play, but he's going to be called for interference.
Bubba Gerard saying, "You've got to be kidding me, Mr. Official. He touched the puck, but no way." Charlie Pitt said he didn't. He wanted to touch the puck, and you impeded him, and if he hasn't touched it, you can't do that. So it's an interference call. Spaulding able to, well, they've got 5 seconds left in their penalty. Within 5 seconds, they'll be on the power play. We'll see how they look.
3-2 still in favor of Spaulding. We're in the second period. 11:30 left on the Corky's Collision scoreboard. Vians will take the face-off against Timmy O'Shea.
3 minutes, 30 seconds.
Off the face-off, O'Shea wins it in behind, but Vians picks it up, wraps it around, gets it back again. Here's Vians, flipping it, goes right across the goal mouth into the corner. After there, Thigeson back to Seidman. They're on the power play, the shot right on. Hardy makes the save. Comes to Cameron, in behind the net. Cameron's got it, rips it along the boards, and it gets out to center ice. Took a funny bounce off the glass. Back after it there is Seidman. His headman to Vians. Walsh poke checks it away. Here's Walsh going after it. He knocks Vians down. Justin Walsh with a puck in the corner, just looking to waste a little time. He still wastes a little time, and finally it's knocked away. Throws another check, and finally Vians picks it up with 50 seconds left in the power play. Now the puck around the boards. Timmy O'Shea trying to come up with it. It goes to Walsh. Walsh dumps it in the corner. O'Shea chasing it down now. Here's O'Shea, but Cooper's got it. Josh Cooper dumps it in behind O'Shea after it there. Raiders doing a good job killing right now. Cooper finally flips it ahead to Vians. He dumps down the ice. Here comes Vians across the blue line, and offsides will be the call. Oh, he starts out. Here's Badeau moving it out along the boards. Puck knocked away, Lapointe. Lapointe trying to flip it through. Badeau. Here's Badeau with it. Knocked away. Badeau gets it back. Lapointe takes it away. Here's Lapointe to Cormanius. Busts in. Winds up. Fakes the shot. Can't get it off. And it's clear to the blue line. Penalty as he lapsed. And Massena's Lapointe has the puck. Here's Lapointe into the zone. Across the blue line. Has it knocked away. Comes back to the blue line. Look, did DeRosie keep it in? I don't think so, but they didn't call the offsides. But now it's back the other way. The Lacrosse brothers breaking in the zone. Here's a backhand pass knocked down by Ben Nightingale. Lacrosse picks it up. We have a whistle. We got a hooking call behind the play, and that's going to go against Justin Davis, I believe, of Spaulding.
Again, I didn't see that one. I was concentrating on that 2-on-1. Lacrosse broke in along with Justin Davis, and just an excellent defensive play by Ben Nightingale. It was a 2-on-1, and Davis had himself wide open in front of that net if Lacrosse got the puck across to him, but Nightingale intercepted it. But the penalty going to Spaulding. Davis is going to get the gate.
Justin Davis.
So we've got Cormanius out there with Weiskopf and Lapointe, Durant, DeRosie.
21 seconds.
Vien's out there to try to kill it, along with Thigeson up front. Here comes DeRosie, flipping it ahead, intercepted. Comes to Durant at the red line. He dumps it just across the blue line. Vien's is there, stolen away. Cormanius takes it in, looking to set up the power play. Here's Cormanius, wrapping it around the boards. Lapointe lets it go back to DeRosie. Here's DeRosie, has it knocked away almost, but he keeps it in the zone. Vien's looking to break away. In behind the net, Cormanius. Here's Cormanius dropping for Lapointe. Here's Lapointe stepping in front, and it has it knocked away. Comes to Weiskopf. Joey drops it to Lapointe. In behind. Michael with a puck to Cormanius in front, but it's knocked away. And back down the ice now comes Spaulding. They just flip it in behind the Massena zone. Charlie Durant after it there. Trying to poke it ahead out to center ice. Comes to Weiskopf. Weiskopf trying to move it through. Now Durant pokes it free. Comes to Cormanius again. Nick takes it in left side. He's got Weiskopf breaking right in front. Didn't see him or something. He goes in behind the Lapointe. Lapointe. Back to Weiskopf, or to Cormanius. Cormanius steps in front. Right in front, Weiskopf. Right on his stick, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Oh, boy. Great opportunity for Massena. Great setup, and Joey just couldn't pull the trigger.
I'll tell you, that's that overload with the weak side wing, and then he's usually an off wing. The sense that if he's on the left side, he's a right-handed shot, and Weiskopf stations himself over there with Lapointe and Cormanius on the other side on the overload, and that's what they try to do when that defenseman commits. Slide it across the crease, wide open, right there, had half the net, and he couldn't control it, kind of fanned on it. Boy, won't get a better opportunity to tie up this hockey game.
Meacham out there now with his line mates. 18 seconds left in the power play. He wins the draw to Bubba. Gerard at the point. Gerard flips it into Justin Walsh. Wraps it to Meacham in behind. Meacham goes to O'Shea at the 45. Back to Meacham. He steps in front. Here's a shot. Save. Rebound in the net. Meacham. And the Raiders tie it up on the power play with 4 seconds left in the power play.
The big cruiser so tough to handle in front. The Raiders came out, I think O'Shea out of the corner, and the Spaulding defenseman elected to stay with the big guy in front. And I think O'Shea came out of the corner, got the shot. Cooper made the save, and then number 22 went to the net, and the defenseman just couldn't contain him. He was trying to wrestle him down to the ice, but Meacham got the stick on it and knocked it in the empty net.
Puck dumped in the Massena zone. I think Meacham came from behind. He got the initial shot and got his own rebound. Raiders trying to clear the zone now. The shot knocked down in front by Eric Seacott. He lifts it ahead out to center ice. Puck dumped in behind in the Massena zone again. Eric Seacott after it. We're tied at 3. The Raiders pick up a power play go. We're going to have to pick up, oops, the puck's still in the zone. Finally, the Raiders dump it down the ice, and that'll be an icing call against Massena, and that'll give us a chance to pick another WMSA Power Aid power play winner. And let's see here who we've got. Take a look at that one. Sandy Romeo is our latest WMSA Power Aid power play winner. Sandy Romeo, congratulations. Face-off Massena zone, puck controlled by DeRosie. He rushes it out of the zone. Here comes DeRosie, ahead to Wells, back to DeRosie, breaks right in, can't get the shot off. Back to the blue line, Seacott cranks it up, knocked down in front, but there's a whistle. And there's going to be a penalty, I believe.
Cross-checking call against Massena.
DeRosie will get the gate for cross-checking.
Well, Jerry, we'll have to, you and I are just disagreeing on that one, but Meacham, we don't disagree on who gets the goal. It's Eric Meacham. I thought O'Shea came out of the corner, and Meacham was high in the slot and went to the rebound. We'll wait and see. Maybe we'll check after the game. But anyway, 6:47. Eric Meacham is 15th of the year with Timmy O'Shea and Justin Walsh on the goal, and it's a power play goal. The Raiders are also going to pick up a penalty, as you mentioned, right now.
So now the Raiders down a man. It's tied at 3 on the Corky's Collision scoreboard. Off the faceoff, puck poked down in the Massena zone. Barkley back in after it. Here's Barkley wrapping it around the boards, trying to get it up to Lapointe. Lapointe keeps it out. Here comes Lapointe busting down. He's got Cormanius, flips it to Cormanius, but it comes in on net. And it was just a little bit too far. Nick would have had a great opportunity. Right back the other way comes Corey Thigeson. Thigeson winds up his shot. Save made, he gets his own rebound and fired it high over the net and into the netting behind. And we'll have a face-off.
Corey Ferguson coming right down the slot like a bullet train, crossed that blue line, got off a wicked low shot, and Aaron Hardy, his best save of the game, it was a beauty, got that left pad out there. If not, that thing's headed for the lower left-hand corner. Ferguson picked up his own rebound, but put it about 30 feet over the glass.
Cormanius will take the face-off, wins the draw. Barkley off the glass, out to center ice. Cormanius doing a little forechecking now. Comes to Bedeau. Here's Bedeau with it. Takes it across, has it knocked away. Bubba Girard after, takes a whack at it, and down the ice it goes again, out to center ice. Here's Vian. Vians flips it across the blue line into the Massena zone. Girard picks it up in the corner. He gets knocked down. The puck bounces underneath, and it's still free. They go in behind the net. Now it's Vians after, along with Barkley. Barkley trying to take him out of the play. The puck squirts to Cormanius. He moves it out and down the ice. Now LaPointe going in after. We have a whistle. And Charlie called an icing. But there's a power play, so they'll have to face it off at center ice.
Well, those things happen, and the most embarrassed individual in the rink, of course, is the official. But you gotta stay on the same page at all times. You have to know if there's a man in the box. And
Charlie's catching a little heat from the crowd.
yeah, he is catching a little heat, and probably a little heat from his fellow official, Bobby Lozon.
26 seconds left in the power play. Off the faceoff, Davis drops it back to his own blue line. Trying to move it ahead is Josh Cooper. He carries it in the zone, then dumps it right on. Save made by Hardy. Charlie Durant rips it along the board. Seidman trying to keep it in at the blue line. He does. Here's a chance in front. They got a man free. Backhander, save made. Puck bounced along the boards to O'Shea. Here comes O'Shea, busting down 1-on-2. Walsh trailing. O'Shea drops for Walsh. Justin winds up, can't get the good shot off. And he was just too well tied up. And the penalties elapsed. And we're back to even Steven. Into the zone. Here's a chance in front. The shot fired wide. In behind. Picked up again. Seidman at the blue line. Can't keep it out of the zone. Here comes Meacham trying to come up with it. Drops it to Durant. Durant ahead to O'Shea. He's got Walsh. Feeds it to Walsh in front. Walsh knocks it in front of the zone. Here's another rebound and the shot save made. Walsh couldn't quite control it. Had a good opportunity and a nice feed from Timmy O'Shea. O'Shea goes to Walsh behind. Has it swept away. The puck comes along the boards to Lacrosse. He has it knocked down. And back to the blue line. Nightingale keeps it in. Rips it around the boards. Bounces over on the other side for Seidman. He moves it ahead and out to center ice. Charlie Durant. Davis knocks it by him. And Charlie tripped him up. Hard check thrown. There's going to be a penalty. Durant was reaching for the puck with his stick, and he kind of hooked Justin Davis, and Davis went down quickly, and the penalty was called.
And Charlie knew as soon as that whistle went, it's going to be a hooking call, headed straight towards the box. We only had one penalty in that first period. We've had a parade here. This is our fifth penalty of the second period.
So the Raiders back to try to kill another penalty off. LaPointe, Cormanius, Bubba Girard, and Mike Cameron.
I'm impressed with this Spaulding club, Jerry. They've got some, they're not big, but they're quick, got some good stick skills.
Vians, he's the biggest guy they got up front. He wins the faceoff into the corner. LaPointe steps in front of the pass, though. Moves it, but doesn't clear the zone. Now Cormanius comes up with it. He can't get it out of there. Puck dumped in the corner. LaPointe, now Cameron takes a whack at it, but still, it's a chance for Tygeson in behind. He flips it to Vians. Vians back to the blue line to Maurice. Maurice. Cross-ice pass to his partner, and he loses it. Here comes LaPointe. Here comes LaPointe. He's got a partial breakaway. Maurice gets back. LaPointe trying to center it, and the shot right on. And good save made by Cooper as Cormanius got the shot on, but the pass a little bit too far. Now the puck sits in the circle, comes to LaPointe again. Here comes Michael, ahead to Cormanius, knocked away. Back is Vians, flips it in the Massena zone. Picked up there by Bubba Girard. Girard doesn't clear the zone. But Cormanius moves it to the blue line, but not out. Cormanius again. This time he moves it out ahead to LaPointe. Here comes LaPointe. There's a penalty, a delay penalty. LaPointe gets by the D. Here's LaPointe. Backhand shot just over the top of the net. Puck around the boards. Massena gets the extra attacker out. Cameron can't touch it. And the whistle blows, as Maurice does. And the Raiders now will even things up for 23 seconds and go on the power play. I think it was a holding call.
Holding call. Looks like it's going to go against Joe Mountford. We'll wait and see. He's looked the culprit coming to the bench. I tell you, Raiders had a great opportunity. Maurice slid the puck over to his teammate on the blue line, Eric Bedeau. He mishandled it. Off the stick, out in the neutral zone, and Mike Lapointe jumped on it.
Spaulding penalty.
Thought he had a breakaway, but just a great hustle back by Badeau to prevent
Wasn't
Lapointe
that
from getting
Maurice
clean
that got
shot.
back? Number 3? Whoever, one of them got back and did a great job. But he still got it across to Cormanius, and he got the shot on, didn't get a lot on it, but it was a good save by Cooper. Raiders, 4-on-4 now for 7 seconds, and they go on the power play. Here comes O'Shea. Across the blue line, dumps it in the zone, in behind the net, and now we're back to a Massena power play is Durant. As the puck dumped down the ice by Spaulding. Charlie, don't call that one an icing. Fortunately, he looked up that time. Here comes Meacham with a puck. He drops it for DeRozzi. Eric starts out. His pass knocked down and dumped right back in the zone. Massena a little problem, although they have a power play goal. They've had a little problem getting that first pass. Here's Durant. Flips it ahead to Barkley. Back to Durant. Ahead to Barkley. That's a little bit too far, but he pokes it in the zone anyway. Dumped right back down. They had a man waiting at the blue line. Comes in behind the net. Watch out. In the corner, DeRozzi takes him out of the play, though, and Meacham picks it up. 18 seconds left in the power play. Comes to O'Shea. O'Shea skates right across the blue line. Lost his edge and falls down, but goes after it in the corner. Getting there first, though, is Perry. He loses to Meacham, right in front, shot, save, another shot and a save. And holding on is Justin Cooper, as Meacham hard to control when he gets in that slot area.
And he's so strong. And number 5, Andy Mountford, thought he had him tied up. No, excuse me, it's 15. That's Keith Perry, who thought he had Meacham's stick. It was a battle of wills, or who's going to outstrength the other one. But he thought he had Meacham tied up, but he couldn't. Meacham won the battle, got the shot off, but Cooper able to make the save.
Kerwin out there with his line mates, St. Thomas and Ward. Charlie Durant and Eric Seacott out to play the points now for Massena. With all the penalties, we haven't seen this line very much this period, if at all. Off the faceoff, puck in front. St. Thomas flips it in the corner. Ward, right across the goal mouth. Goaltender sticks it in behind. Cooper. Now the puck picked up on the defense by Badeau. Badeau in behind. Here's Badeau. Head man pass, and they break out of the zone. Bouncing puck knocked away, but it's dumped right back in the Massena zone. Seacott. Seacott stick handles. Drops it to Charlie Durant around to St. Thomas. St. Thomas back to Durant. He flips it ahead. Meant for Kerwin, didn't see it. Puck picked up by St. Thomas. He loses Durant with it. Charlie flips it ahead, doesn't clear the zone. And now he pokes it out to center ice. Here's a foot race for it. Durant throws a check. The puck comes free. Here's Ward across the blue line for Massena. Trying to get by the D. He stops, gets knocked down. Manages to poke the puck ahead into the corner. Picked up there on the defense by Badeau. And we have a whistle, and we're going to have a controlling with a high stick.
Going to have a penalty.
Oh, it's a
Derek.
penalty.
Yeah,
okay.
high sticking. It's going to go against, is that Ward?
Or is that Kerwin? It's
19.
Kerwin.
Oh,
Clint Kerwin picks up the high stick call, and that's going to give a power play opportunity to Spaulding.
unintentional, but he still got the stick up right in front of Bobby Lozon on the far side. But this has been your turn, my turn on the penalties. You take one, I'll take one. Minute 44 left in the period, 3-3 hockey game.
Off the faceoff, Charlie Durant with the puck at his own blue line, winds it up, bangs it ahead for Kermanius. Here's Nick with it. He flips it in the corner. Kermanius and Lapointe out there to try to kill it. And we've got the Lacrosses out there with Justin Davis. And here comes Lacrosse. That's Jason. Flips it in front. Charlie Durant picks it up, dumps it back out. Maurice is there. Maurice has it knocked away, then flips it ahead for Lacrosse. Here's Lacrosse, poke checked away from him. Kermanius flips it down the ice. Down to a minute left in the power play. 1:13 in the period. Badeau in behind his own net, stolen by Lapointe. He's got Kermanius in front. Nick stops it, can't come up with it. Poke checked away. This has been a game of missed opportunities for Massena. They've had a lot of opportunities and just haven't been able to get the handle. In behind the net, Badeau with it. Or Maurice, rather. He's deep, the defenseman. He battles for it in the corner. Still has it. Flips it, hit the side of the net. Comes to Kermanius. He tries to clear the zone. Following up is Charlie. Ahead to Lapointe. He's got a wide open breakaway. 2-on-0 with Kermanius. Beats the Kermanius, and he fired it wide. Oh, my goodness. Massena just can't buy one here. Puck around the boards. Nick says, oh, no. And we're down to 19 seconds in the power play. Puck still in the zone. Here's Lapointe's shot. He fired it wide after Joey Weiskopf stole the puck. Comes back in the Massena zone all the way down the ice. I think they'll wave the icing off. Charlie races in after it to pick it up. Flips it around the other side. Nightingale knocks it down, moves it up along the boards, doesn't clear the zone. Viens gets by. His pass goes way back to the blue line. Justin Walsh winds at it. He can't control. Here's a shot, bounces into the corner. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. O'Shea dumps it with 1 second in territory. They move it out just across the blue line. Lapointe flips it ahead. Meant for Weiskopf. It's cleared out to neutral ice. Ben Nightingale is there to dump it ahead in the Spaulding zone. We're tied at 3. Into the third period, Lapointe steals the puck, takes it in front to Kermanius. Here's Kermanius, shot, score! Nick Kermanius. Lapointe will pick up the assist. The Raiders take the lead 4-3.
Kermanius will get the goal, but Mike Lapointe, what a heads-up play. He just read the Spaulding defenseman from behind the net where he was going to go with it. Kind of lurked along the boards. Spaulding thought they'd come up towards the middle, stepped in, intercepted it, went in and was hauled down, but Kermanius able to pick up the loose puck, and from a fairly tough angle to the right of Cooper, slid one low along the ice and beat him to the glove side. Raiders 4-3.
Off the face-off, here's Weiskopf right back in the zone, right on Cooper. He steers it in the corner. Weiskopf going to Kermanius. Kermanius to Lapointe in front, can't get the shot off. Knocked away. Here's Weiskopf. Poke checked away from him to the blue line. Kept in at the point by Nightingale, but now it's out to neutral ice. Massena leads 4-3. Here's Lacrosse into the zone. He's rubbed off the play. Davis comes after it. Looks to center to Lacrosse. Centering pass knocked down. Bounces in front. But here comes Massena's Charlie Durant. Ahead to Lapointe. Lapointe trying to bust by the defense. He gets by Bedeau. Here's Lapointe trying to center it. Goes to the side of the net. Puck comes to Kermanius. Has it poked away. And back the other way comes Lacrosse out to center ice. Durant steps in front of the pass. Dumps it in the zone. Raiders want a line change. Puck takes a funny bounce off the door at that end. But here comes Spaulding. Maurice takes it across the blue line. Knocked away. Maurice gets it back again. Good defenseman for Spaulding. Very, very fast. Bouncing puck comes to DeRosie. He flips in the zone. Raiders have to get onside. Maurice again with the puck. He's going to dump it down the ice. That'll be an icing call. But I'll tell you, Spaulding was running around a little bit. They're kind of back on their heels after that goal. Smart heads-up play by Maurice.
Well, that'll do to any club. The opposition scores in 20 seconds. Takes some of the steam out of you. Raiders got away with a without penalty not being called. Nick Kermanius put a hook on, number 17, Lacrosse, and it wasn't called. But ex-Raider assistant coach Jovan March used to teach that to the youngsters, and Kermanius did a nice job.
Meacham's line out there now to face off against Dave Lawrence, Gary LaPearl, and Chris Lyford. Round the boards it goes to the blue line, still in the zone, kept in by O'Shea. Oh, he just got leveled. Hard check thrown by Seidman, but O'Shea's got the puck. Centering to Walsh. Poke checked away to the blue line and out to center ice. DeRosie tried to keep it in, couldn't. Here's DeRosie over to Bubba Girard. Girard trying to flip it ahead in the zone. Picked up again by Seidman. Dumps it out. Girard is there for Massena again. Just kind of shovels it in the zone. Picked up by Bedeau. He loses it. Comes bouncing out to neutral ice. Meacham. Delay off sides. Massena finally clears the zone. It comes to Seidman again. Here's Seidman around the horn. Trying to move it to Mountford. Mountford to Lyford. And out to center ice again. Here's DeRosie with it. Ahead to Walsh. Winds up his shot. Oh, he didn't miss by much. Puck comes back to the blue line. Walsh is there again. Flips it in front. But the puck knocked away. Bounces to Meacham. Meacham O'Shea. The shot's go. No, good save. The red light came on. But Justin Cooper closed the legs just in time.
I'll tell you, that funk that Spaulding is in, it continues. They just can't cross their feet right now. Can't do anything right. Had several opportunities to clear the zone. They didn't. Turned it over deep in their own zone. And Timmy O'Shea cranked one, and the light went on, but it didn't get between Cooper's legs. That goal at 22nd mark, Nick Kermanius, his 20th of the year from Mike Lapointe.
Off the face-up, DiAgostino looks to center to Menkes, knocked away to the blue line. Kept in there momentarily by Massena's defenseman, Cameron, but back the other way. Here comes Thygesen, his shot. Hardy makes the save and covers up. Not a very hard shot by Thygesen, but he got one that went in with about the same kind of shot before.
Talk about playing both ends of the ice to Anthony DiAgostino. Nice job back-checking. The Raider defenseman had committed down on his knees, got trapped. Spaulding broke out. Looked like a 2-on-1, but great hustle by Anthony DiAgostino back to turn it into a simple 2-on-2. No damage.
Jason Lacrosse against Menkes. Back to the blue line. Here's a drive. Bounces right across the goal mouth. No damage there. Puck in the corner. After it, is Cameron. Cameron behind the net now, on the wing. Kyle Wells, he backhands it out to center ice. Maurice is there, dumping it back in the zone. Michael Cameron again looks up ice. Headmans it. Cooper has it knocked away by Wells. Bounces just across the zone. Comes to the Massena line. Cameron has it knocked away. Cameron trying to tie him up. They got a man free in front, but it goes behind him. Jimmy Lacrosse, he couldn't come up with it. Back to Cooper at the point. His shot goes way wide in the corner. Wells after it. He just bangs it out to neutral ice. Heads up play by Kyle Wells. Now the puck poke check by Menkes, and he wants a line change. Raiders trying to move it, but it comes into the Massena zone. Charlie Durant right back out again. Here's Cooper with it at the red line. Raiders lead it 4-3 in the third period. Here's Charlie Durant looking up ice. Comes to all the way down the ice. That'll be an icing call. And Perry stood there and watched it go by, but they called the icing anyway.
We mentioned the Spaulding Crimson Tide out of Barrie, Vermont. Unusual. 4 sets of brothers on this team. The Lacrosse or Lacroix, however you want. The Strahans, the Montfords, and the Coopers.
Face off left side in the Massena zone after the icing. Off the draw. Kerwin's line out there. Puck sits in the circle. Ward picking it up. Bangs it out to neutral ice. Perry's there, dumping it back in the Massena zone. Charlie Durant corrals it. Rips it around the boards. It'll come all the way around out to center ice, and Perry stops it again for the Crimson Tide. Back in the Massena zone. Durant now going on the wing. Ahead it goes to Kerwin. Kerwin winds up his shot. Save made, and Cooper's going to cover up and hold on for the faceoff.
Long drifting shot from about 55 feet. Clint Kerwin, and Cooper made the save. Wasn't sure what to do with it because he looked up and he saw 3 white shirts pressing. Did the smart thing. Held for a faceoff. Faceoff to the right of Cooper.
Off the face-off. Puck in the corner. Kerwin after it. Has it knocked away. Charlie keeps it in at the point. Flips it on the wing to St. Thomas. He goes in behind the net with it. Kerwin after it. Here's Clint Kerwin knocked away from him. And the Crimson Tide move it out. To the Massena line. Seacott is there to bang it ahead. Knocked into the zone. Ward chasing it down. Ward trying to come up with it. We have a whistle. And an offsides, I guess, is the call.
Charlie Pitts making the call. Charlie kind of animated on those calls.
Yes, indeed.
Face off outside. 10:31 left in the third period. Raiders up by 1. 4-3. That goal, go-ahead goal at the 22nd mark. We mentioned Nick Kermanius' 20th of the year.
Off the face-off. Puck cleared out to center ice. Ben Nightingale going after it at the red line. He and Thigeson go together. Nightingale comes up with it. Ahead to LaPointe. Michael feeding Joey Weiskopf. Weiskopf breaking in on the right side off wing. He gets tied up in the corner by Strachan. Nice job. Puck bounces to Kermanius. Out to the blue line. Kept in nicely. Here's Kermanius. LaPointe in front to Kermanius, and he can't pull the trigger. Michael may have had another chance to shoot there and didn't. Here's Nightingale. Bangs it ahead to LaPointe. LaPointe ahead to Weiskopf. Into the corner it goes. Joey gets by a check, but the puck gets away from him, and it's out to center ice. Nightingale trying to come up with it. Thigeson is there. Here's Thigeson. He gets tied up. Nightingale trying to keep him controlled in the corner, throws him into the boards. Thigeson still battling for it. Now Kermanius comes in, throws a check. The puck squirts free, comes to Bubba Girard. Good job by Ben Nightingale that time to keep his man tied up. Now Girard, a little bit of a problem. He comes back and goes to LaPointe. Michael starts out, looks up ice. Here's LaPointe, right on the stick of Weiskopf. Great pass. Weiskopf battles through, slides it on. The save is made by Cooper. Flips in the corner. Now it's out to neutral ice. Lacrosse, he gets by the D. Here's Lacrosse, the shot. Save made by Hardy. Bouncing puck in behind. Lacrosse centers it. Goes all the way back to the blue line. Kept in at the point. Shot knocked down. Here comes LaPointe. He gets impeded just enough where he can't get the puck. And it's cleared by Cooper out to center ice. Fans are calling for a penalty, but not to be. Here's a chance in front, but Lacrosse can't catch up with the pass. Trying to bang it, comes back to the blue line and out to center ice. Mountford couldn't keep it in the zone. Here's Bubba Girard with it. Massena leads by 1. Bangs it out to center ice. Walsh feeding O'Shea too far. Back to the Massena line. Here comes DeRosey. DeRosey dumps it in the zone. In behind the net, Mountford with it. Mountford. O'Shea trying to steal it from him. Timmy O'Shea with a puck, looks to center, Walsh short side, hits the side of the net. Bouncing puck still in the slot. They bang at it. Finally, it's clear to the blue line and out to center ice. Here comes Lacrosse with it, breaking in on Cameron. Tries to slide it through, goes in behind the net. Lacrosse centering pass. Walsh steps in front of that. Drops it for O'Shea. Here comes Timmy O'Shea. Ahead to Justin Walsh. Walsh trying to drop it back for Meacham. Meacham cruising across, passes it right in front. Bounces to the blue line. DeRosie flips it around the boards. In behind the net it comes. Picked up there by Maurice, the defenseman. To the blue line. Cameron keeps it in. Goes to Meacham off a skate. Meacham, quick shot. Oh, nice save by Cooper on the glove.
Long stretch of extended play end to end, and without whistles. It's nice to see that. Both clubs having some good opportunities. We talked before where the Raiders got away with a penalty not being called. I'll tell you, Spaulding got away. Number 12, Dan Seidman, took the shot from the point. It hit Mike Lapointe, bounced out in the neutral zone. Lapointe's away. He's got a breakaway. Seidman, no question, turned the stick over. You called impeded. He impeded him. Should have been a penalty, but they didn't, so they're even on that.
Face off inside. Crimson Tide territory. Manke's out there. To DiAgostino, knocked away. They battle for it along the boards. Manke's gets a piece of it. Anthony digging for it, trying to center, but it's intercepted by Thigeson. And here come the Crimson Tide again. Thigeson in on Barkley. Fakes the shot, but it's knocked down by Charlie Durant. Flips it around the boards for Kyle Wells. Wells can't get to it. Viens does instead. Viens gets tied up by Manke's. Puck squirts free. Ooh, bounces in behind the net off Barkley. Puck around the boards to DiAgostino. DiAgostino has Cooper pinch in, but pokes it by him. Here comes Manke's. He's taken out of the play. Puck, Manke's keeps it in, winds up his shot. He wound up too far, and the shot was blocked. And back the other way, we got a 3-on-1. The puck across the blue line. Barkley trying to come up with it. He can't. Right in front, and great play by Barkley to block the shot into the corner. Back to the blue line. Viens shot. That's deflected wide. I don't think Hardy saw that one. Puck in the corner now. Seacott after it. Rips it behind the net for Barkley. Barkley looking to chase it down, looking to move it out of the zone. Finally, headman. Oh, intercepted. Great opportunity. Back comes Lacrosse. He's got his brother with him. He fires it in behind the net. Here's Lacrosse looking to center. Right there is St. Thomas. Ahead to Seacott. Seacott's pass goes by everybody down the ice. That'll be an icing call against Massena.
You mentioned a great play. It was an outstanding play by Adam Barkley. Has he just thwarted number 13, Corey Thigeson, right out in front of Hardy. Good pressure rush led up the ice by number 3, Keith Maurice, in a dangerous rush. And just as Thigeson from about 15 feet out was going to trigger it, that right side wide open, Barkley slid across and blocked it.
Here's a shot off the faceoff, high over the net. 4-3, Massena leads on the Bob Post State Farm Insurance scoreboard. Puck dumped in behind the net, takes a funny bounce. Seacott gets piece, can't get the shot away, and the puck goes wide in the corner. Still controlled by the Lacrosse brothers. DeRosie throws a check. In there is Kerwin trying to come up with it. It catches free to Lacrosse. Comes back out. Here's Lacrosse shot knocked down in front, just wide in behind the net. And now DeRosie throws a check. They're going to call a penalty, I think.
It is. It's going to be against Massena, no question. Bobby Lozon out here at the blue line, and it's Eric Seacott. He had really upended the Spaulding player just to the right of the Massena goal. I'll tell you, that line of Lacrosse, and Davis, every time they're on the ice, they have really been effective. The Lacrosse brothers, along with Justin Davis, and came within a whisker there, but 5:53 left in the third period. The Raiders holding on to a 1-goal lead, 4-3.
But now a power play for Spaulding, so the Raiders are going to have to dig deep here. Coming out will be Thigeson, Viens, and they've got Mountford moving up.
Yep.
Badeau and Maurice at the points. Off the face-off, Raiders try to control it. Badeau keeps it in. Bubba Gerard moves it to the blue line. Lapointe digging for it there. Viens trying to move it through. Thigeson has it knocked away, and Lapointe manages to direct it out to center ice. Keith Maurice with it. Maurice stick handling at his own blue line, flips it ahead in the Massena zone. Gerard with it and dumps it. Ahead it goes. Lapointe intercepted now. Back across the blue line. Here's a chance for Badeau. He fired it in behind the net. Bubba Gerard after it goes to the side of the net, and Hardy will cover it up for the face-off.
Jerry, as we recall back last year when Spaulding came over here, they got beat up pretty soundly physically. The Raiders just pummeled them, but they're holding their own here today.
They are smaller than Massena, but they're fast.
Yeah, they're fast, and they've been handing out some pretty stiff checks and receiving some, and giving no quarter, doing an excellent job out there. They probably learned something last year.
Here come the Lacrosse brothers again. Nick Cormanius will take the face-off. Off the draw, Cormanius wins it to Gerard, trying to move it along the boards, and he dumps it down the ice. All the way down, it's going to go right in on Cooper. He flips it ahead. That's a dangerous play sometimes when the goaltender does that. Here's Lapointe with it. Michael has the puck. He's got Cormanius with him. Michael Lapointe, Vian's in on him. Lapointe gets tied up in the corner, looking to waste a little time. Now Cormanius kind of flips it ahead. It comes to Maurice. Maurice to Vians, and he'll start behind the net. Here's Vians, poke checked away. He gets by the check and moves it down ice. To the Massena line, knocked away, they take it across. Nightingale tries to poke check it. Here's a pass in behind, and a good play by Bubba Gerard that time. Breaks it up, Raiders dump it out to center ice. 15 seconds left, and I think we're going to have matching minor penalties against Gerard of Massena and Justin Davis of Spaulding.
Happened behind the play. The Raiders had cleared the zone, dumping it down the ice, but Bubba Gerard and Justin Davis had a little set to, and referee Charlie Pitt's going to run them both.
Face-off will move out just outside the Spaulding zone. With 4:41 left in the third period, Bob Post State Farm Insurance scoreboard says 4-3 Massena. Raiders with 18 seconds left to kill on this Spaulding power play.
And this has been an exciting hockey game, as we said before. A lot of action, two clubs, good skating, and up and down the ice. Very enjoyable hockey game.
Lacrosse, and Thigeson out there now. Off the draw, Massena wins it. Cameron dumps it in the zone. Mountford after it, in behind his own net. He gathers it in, looks up ice, and moves it ahead on the wing to Lacrosse. Out to center ice. That's the center Lacrosse. Jason, he takes it across. He's taken out of the play by O'Shea. And 2 seconds, 1 second, that'll take care of the penalty right there. So the Raiders kill it off. 4:20 left. Here's O'Shea cruising for it in the corner. Inside Spaulding territory. O'Shea gets tied up, trying to move it in front, but it's intercepted. And back the other way. Here they come on a 3-on-2. Here's Lacrosse, drops to Lacrosse. His shot, glove save, Hardy, and he'll hold on. That was Jimmy Lacrosse taking the shot on the feed from Jason Lacrosse. But I don't think he got the shot where he wanted it, right up into the glove.
Yeah, that probably would have been a little high, but Aaron Hardy not taking any chance. But a nice odd man rush 3-on-2, little slot play, pulled the defenseman, tried to pull him wide, laid it back in a slot, and didn't put it where he wanted, but nice play.
The ends to face off against Meacham. Off the draw, puck sits in the circle, shot right on, good save by Hardy. Not hard, but he had to be quick. Puck in the corner now, Meacham. With a puck, moves it ahead to Justin Walsh, and Walsh starts out for the Raiders. Walsh headman to O'Shea, goes by him in the zone. Back after it there, Seidman and O'Shea. Seidman comes up with it. He gets tied up. The puck bounces to Vians. Doesn't clear the zone. Here's Charlie Durant trying to go to O'Shea in front, but it's knocked away. Along the boards, O'Shea throws a check. Cameron pinches in a little bit, trying to keep it out, and it comes out to Charlie Durant. Poke check ahead, and dump back across the blue line deep in Spaulding territory. Back after it there, Dan Seidman with a puck. Seidman rips it around the boards. Cameron pinches in. Of course, Massena with a lead here. What did we talk about several games ago, huh? Be careful. You don't have to lay down, but you don't want to pinch in too much either. Cameron keeps it in to Walsh. Walsh trying to move it in front. They poke it out to center ice. Thigeson and Charlie Durant. Thigeson trying to drop it. It comes back to the blue line. Vians shot, hit the crossbar. Oh, boy. And Vians holding his head. Great opportunity, but the goaltender's best friend.
The words no sooner were out of your mouth than bingo. Pinched down, got caught. It was a 2-on-1, then it developed into a 3-on-1. And number 20, Captain Timmy Vian, won't have a better opportunity than that. Walking right in from about 18 feet. He wristed one. Had goaltender Aaron Hardy beat, but hit the crossbar.
Lacrosse, and Davis right back out there again. Pretty much going with two lines, Spaulding is, and has been for quite a while. Massena's been going with 4 in this third period when there haven't been penalties. Puck in behind the net. DeRosie with it. Goes to Barkley, who goes around to Wells. Wells starts it ahead. Mankies has it knocked away, gets it back again. Puck tied up along the boards. They jam at it there, still free. Finally comes to Wells, and he moves it out to center ice. Nice job. Trying to go ahead to DiAgostino, intercepted. Lacrosse dumps it back in the Massena zone. In behind the net, Barkley. Oh, he loses it, side of the net. Here's a chance in front. Hardy save, rebound, Hardy save, and the puck goes in behind. Barkley has it go underneath him, trying to hand pass. The puck comes touched by Spaulding, so it's not called, of course. Comes back to the blue line. Here's a bouncer in behind the net. Raiders, little problem clearing the zone now, but Anthony DiAgostino moves it ahead, and it got out to center ice. Here's DiAgostino poking at it. Bounces free. Here's an opportunity for Spaulding again in the corner. Barkley takes his man out of the play. Puck comes around the boards. In front, they got a chance. They fire it wide. Puck in behind again. And DeRozzi comes up with it. DeRozzi gets tied up. They go after it in behind. It hits, goes in front of the net. And finally, the puck comes free to DeRozzi. Hard check thrown on Lacrosse, and DeRozzi moves it out to center ice. Menkes takes a whack at it right back the other way. Into the zone it comes. That's that Keith Maurice. DeRozzi takes it by him around the boards, moving it ahead out to center ice. And down the ice it goes. Now there's a foot race for it. Here's Kyle Wells, takes it in, and he gets knocked down and goes into the boards heavily in behind the Spaulding net. Just under a minute and a half to go. Spaulding dumps it down the ice. That'll be icing. 1:20 left in the third period on the Post State Farm Insurance scoreboard. It's 4-3 Massena, but I'll tell you what, Spaulding was pressing, and they almost got the equalizer.
And probably the defensive play of the game, number 23, Eric DeRozzi. He's the guy that dumped Jason Lacrosse as Lacrosse was ready to fire it in the open side, 5 feet out in front of the net, and he just dumped him. And Lacrosse got up, and all he wanted to do was complain to the official. But that came within a whisker tying this game up.
Kerwin's line against the Viens line off the faceoff. Puck in behind the net. Controlled by the defenseman Seidman. Rips it out to neutral ice. Bubba Girard lifts it right back in the zone. We're down to 1:10. And here they come again. Here comes Viens across the blue line. Cranks it up. Way wide, way high. Comes all the way back to the blue line. Here's another shot. Goes in behind. We're into the final minute of play. Got to watch the goaltender. Puck still in the Massena zone. It's free. In front, they got a shot. Hardy makes the save. It bounces in front. And they whack at it. Viens comes up with it. Flips it in front. The Raiders look to move it out. But we have a whistle. And the guy came out too soon when they pulled their goalie. I can't believe he called that.
I don't either. It's really a tough call, and Coach Topper McFawn is beside himself. Well, it's going to be too many men on the ice. The goal. Oh boy. You got to allow some latitude there. The officials got to allow some latitude. The youngster jumped on the ice maybe a second or two early, but he wasn't involved in the play. And
I don't think that's a penalty, but what it does is it stops the play. I'm not sure. I think that there is an...
Yeah, it's an uplifting, emotional win. They needed it after having lost...